Alright, welcome back. So, when we last left off, I finished the Vancouver Beltline, and before I started recording, I added 2 bus lines to North Vancouver and West Vancouver, and they're heading out to their appropriate routes. But let me show the changes that I made. It was super exciting stuff. But yeah. So if we look at the bus line, I made a loop. I put in some streets, kind of to match the curve. We'll see what the AI does, and then put in a loop for the buses to hopefully feed passengers into the station. And I did the same thing up here, except I got a little crazy and put this street way up the hill here underneath the viaduct. But then I had issues with the extra track here. It did not want to cross, so I modified the station to get rid of it. And I still need to smooth that out, but I also put in a loop here. Not quite as attractive as, it's not quite as attractive as west, south, north Vancouver. I know which way I'm going, but we'll see. We'll see how this does. I'm unsure what to do on this side, but I put in some streets, and we'll see how it goes. And I did use a big passenger station here, not because the little station, they're going to have to walk up the hill to get to this train station. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of complaints about that. Who wants to walk up a hill just to catch a train? But tough. I did put in a bigger passenger depot for the heck of it. Are they here yet? Here they come. Look at them, the little dots. And there's only 4 of them for now. But we'll see how that goes later. I've only got 297K. And my loan is up to 8.5 million, which means I really don't have that much more money to spend. But we're going to try to at least run a goods line to make some money. I don't think... I was paused the majority of the time. There it is. Ooh, how is this going up the hill? So we have 9 of 42. Let's follow it. You're going a whopping 24, which your top speed's 25. So far, at least with 9 passengers on board, you don't seem to be troubled too much by this hill. The question is why. It's scenic. I give it that. But why? Oh, one thing I didn't mention is logo. We have a logo, the red leaf. I figured out you can put it here under finances, then charts, going up, and tracks, definitely going up. But the logo, there's our logo. Oh, Canada. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, that's quite a hill. And you're at 23, so, it's not too bad. I do have an extra engine, another engine too, the Virginian. But it doesn't have as much horsepower as this little guy does. 22 miles an hour. Yeah, that's a tough hill. The Great West Vancouver Hill. And it's really sharp here too. That's unfortunate. But it's not perfect. And it needs to be smoothed. I just remembered. Let's smooth this out. Like I can afford it. Yeah, but at least make it look a little better. Oops. There we go. Spend the rest of my money on smoothing. Mr. Smooth. So how are we doing now? We still have 9, so those people did not want to go this way. How about the route? Alright, so we figured we're going to only use one side of the depot due to this little thing. But then it can pass here, and then it goes back to 1. So I do want to build a goods line, but I could also run another train on this track if I double tracked. And I think I'm losing money. I'm only losing 1.78 million a year. But I don't think I'm ready for double track yet. I think I'm ready to start filling up the trains and making some profit. 13 of 42, because I really haven't let that much time go by, which is good. And we're on track to make money this year, whereas this guy is most certainly not, since I haven't had any income yet because those passengers are trying to figure out where the heck they're going. Alright, so let me show you where I want to run the goods train. So way out here at Langley, there is a field. Now, I'm using that industry mod, and look at the way it stacks up all these crates. Production 2000, limit 2000. So it starts out big, which I suppose is what it's supposed to do. And then there's the town of Alder. And then over here, there is a food processing plant, where I suppose that sound is supposed to be the crunching of the meat. And then there's Abbotsville here. So my thinking is you do cows, deliver to here, continue on up, deliver some food to Abbotsford, then go back around, pass through Alder, another stop, deliver food to Alder, and then back to pick up more cows at whatever this station becomes. So, and I will want to eventually also deliver food to Langley and maybe make a passenger service between Abbotsford, Alder, Langley, and eventually maybe White Rock, Surrey Newton. Look at all the negative numbers. Let's hide those. Maybe up here to Ladner. I mean, eventually, connect all the towns, right? But, so my thought here is we want to go from here to here. I'm thinking curve station here. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. And I'm all into curve stations this time. And we'll do the flexible. It's a little radical. See, it's just a little radical for a station all out here. But, what else are you going to do? I did add, freight is what I'm supposed to be on anyway. Right. So I added this tiny station mod, which actually looks better. Now, it starts out, it has a truck stop and a train stop built in. So this is perfect for if you want to drop off goods and you're going to have to move them to the inner city via truck. This is perfect for it. Unfortunately, I can't say 0 truck terminals, which would be ideal. It always has them. It doesn't hurt that it has them. It does look good, but I can't do curve on this. So I can definitely make it long enough, but I can't do curves. And without being able to do curves, I want to slice into one of those fields. So let's just do 2 platforms. Let's not do flexible. Let's just do, is it this one that has the curve? Yeah, 3. Yeah, just something like this. And curve in and out. I mean, that works. I just have to make sure that the road's going to reach. So let's go over to road and country road, and let's go around. And I don't know, let's circle around. Just want to make sure it reaches, and then I can fix it later. All right. Yes, it lights up nice and bright. Okay. How do I want to put that down? Actually, this was the better way. Because now we're headed towards Alder, and this is headed towards Langley. That's about right. That's about right. So let's just put that in right there. And then let's, that road's fine. Okay. So here we pick up, what size did I put in? I always like to go with the longest. It's loan time. Alright, I maxed out my loan. Is that curvature too much now? Do I need to back off the curvature a little bit? Can you guys get out of the way so I can see? I think I might need to. That curve still works. Yeah, a little less. Okay, just apply. Well, that was some wasted money there. But, so now I've got the freight station in. It's as long as it can be because I expect lots of goods. And now we need to run. I want to run past Alder close enough that I can put in one of those small freight stations. So let's just run on the outside track. Yeah, and we're going to go something like this. 65. Any adjustments to make it less? 122, 44. Why is 44 less? Because I think we're following the contours better. I don't know. If it's cheaper, why ask why? And then let's bulldoze this. That should be enough. And let's continue on through. Actually, let's go ahead and put in the freight station in Alder. And I think just a straight station. And it does not have to be this long because it's going to be dropping off goods. And I don't think it needs to be curved. It doesn't hurt to be curved. We could curve it the other way. So we're going like this, and then we're heading out more towards there. That's fine. And that's right. That's too small. It doesn't have to be the longest length, but 240 looks better, I think. And I think that's good. As far out as I can get. Yep. And I'm running on the inside. That curve's not right, but yeah. So that's a swoop. When it could have been straight. It could have been a straight station. I'm gonna have to stop using the curved stations because I can't seem to control myself. Well, cost-wise, 32, 47, 32. That's good. Because then I get this crap. What if I come off there straight? And then what did I do? What did I do? Wow. Don't lay track when you're that far away. Just a lesson learned. Yeah, so let's go straight. And then we'll curve around and in and waste a little money here. There, I do like that better. Yep. And the price is good. And then let's fix this road. It's not doing anything with my track, is it? Doesn't appear to be. Okay. And then we come into the station here, and then we come back out, and 1.15 million left, which is construction not possible. Well, okay, fine. Let's put a station in here first. I did it again. This is comical. This is exactly where I wanted to use the little station, and I blew it. which is fine because guess what? The little station's not curved. And this curve was just dumb. So let's try this again. But this time, let's use that little station. Yeah, this one. And the 240, that's what I used on this one, right? Yeah, this one, 240. So small station, just reset. 240, please. And it's got the truck stop built in, which is awesome. And you can't do curvature, which I think is good for me, since I can't seem to use it correctly anyway. And this, it's too bad it won't line up like that, but that's telling me it needs to go like this. How about that for help with alignment? It's not perfect, but that's going to be good enough. So we're at 240. We only have one street crossing. We need 2 tracks, 1 street connection. Number of terminals is only 1. 2 is on the outside, 1 is on the inside. I'm going to do 2. Number of truck terminals, 1 is fine. And this is going to cost me 697. Ouch. But we'll do it. There. Okay. So that's station and truck terminal. Look at that. It's nice, huh? Alright, now I connect the tracks, and I was on what? The outside? What is outside even? But outside, yeah. And this won't look right because it'll probably have to swoop. Although it's pretty good. There, it's good enough. 1 track in, curves around, looks good. Comes in. We don't have the money yet. I'm smoothing because I have no self-control. 416K. And I haven't connected what I need to connect yet. This is going to be great. So here is the food processing plant. And so what kind of station do I need here? Not one of these. This is just the straight freight station. Number of tracks, 2. This has to be the longest platform as well. This curvature has to be pretty radical to head back to there. And let's pull out a little bit. There's where I'm coming from. It's not going to cost too much. But how's that curve? There we go. So that looks good because I'll swoop in, swoop over. This curve looks good. Maybe. I still have to curve into the town, but I always make the mistake. It doesn't look right when you have a straight track coming from a curve station. So make it so I have to curve some more. So it actually looks like it's curved for a reason, which that should do. And then 200, and there was a cheap option there. It gets cheaper. Yeah, it gets really cheap right there. And really cheap is what we like. 189. What horrible thing did I forget? Now I have 229K. And I am running on the left-hand track. And I'm not paused, so if any of my lines are making money, now would be the time to give it to me. Running on the inside track. If I had an inside track, I can't afford to run it. Look at that hill. Well, we'll see what happens if I All right, it wants $1 million. And that's because of this. And there. 292 is the cheapest it can be had for, which pretty much means it comes out of the station, but it wants to do a straight track out of the station, doesn't it? It does, and I want to do curved. Yeah, I would like to stay curved, and that's going uphill. But I still like that's straight. I like the curve. There we go. And then you can go straight and connect up to that one. You want 372 for that. And if I try to make it cheaper, 228, 177, whoa. 142, 129, whoa. All right. How did I manage this? Because it comes up over this hill, and it kind of follows the hillside, and then it goes back down, and you know why? Just take it, for crying out loud. And so now I have 72K left. Ooh. My trains are cheap, but I don't think they're that cheap. Now I have enough. I gotta put a depot in. Alright, let's put in I'm gonna put in the El Cheapy depot here. Yeah, this thing, because I don't care. What track am I on? Outside track. Because I haven't made that mistake before. Put the depot on the wrong track. There's the depot. Now all I need is a train, and I'm good to go. So what do we got? I've got this for 39 and this for 43. Ouch. And then my cars are going to be 55 apiece. So the cars are more than the engine, which is just insane. I'm sorry. I don't even care if inflation's involved. Under no circumstance does a car cost more, inflation or no inflation, does a car cost more than an engine. And I'm reducing them by the same rate. But I got no choice. I'm up to 90K. Yep, I can't borrow anymore. I can click on that as much as I want, but I can't borrow anymore. So I'm going to go with I haven't used the Norris yet. It's 27 miles an hour. We don't have any really steep hills. I'll go ahead and buy it. And then I've got 50 left. One boxcar is 55. That's ridiculous. All right. Well, that train is in the depot. And we are going pork barreling. And look at all this stuff I have. But pork barrel. And we'll put them right. Can I actually put them inside the fence? I can. This is all your fault. So we're going to take $1 million in bribes, $2 million in bribes. But all we really need is $1 million. Take $1 million. Okay, there, $1 million. And that'll give us enough for, open this sucker up. And let's buy some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxcars and a caboose. The caboose is free. Caboose. And set line all. New line. And I can close that now. And this is stop number 1, which should get you moving. We're not paused. It's unfortunate. I don't see it. And this is, that's not a stop. And this is stop number 2. And This is stop number 3. And then it's back to pick up more of the cows. Okay. And there's something wrong. What did I do? Train 2 in the depot. Set the line. Line 1. Yay. Okay, and there's the Virginian. That sure looks like... Look at that. And it's got the maple leaf. And cool. It's a cool looking little train. Well, good luck with all those cars. And we are going to... Oh, shoot. And we are going to name this line the... What's the name of the food? Abbotsford North. And this is Mission Food Processing Plant. I don't think so. Let's call it the Abbotsford Food Processing Plant. Yeah. Abbotsford Food Processing Plant. And because this is going to be the Abbotsford Food Line. Not Fod Line. Food Line. Alright. And then we have to make one full run before we pick up anything. But empty should be moving. So how's this train look? What's your speed? 19 miles an hour. That's a little toy engine, isn't it? There's junk. What is there? Junk in there? What is in there? Wood. I see. It's not coal fired, it's wood fired. Well, alright. It's too bad the caboose doesn't seem to have the logo on it. It is a cute caboose though. I just need to make money now. That's all I need is money. Is it too much to ask? How are the lines doing? Ooh, the Burrenby inaugural route is now making a profit. The Vancouver belt is losing a lot of money. But it has 42 of 42 passengers. Excellent. So, and you know what? I closed this. I didn't want to. I want to see the finances of these. The inaugural route, the finances. Yeah, that looks reasonable to me. Expenses aren't so low that they're ridiculous, but we're making a decent profit. And the Vancouver belt. Finances. We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay. And we got cows yet? As soon as it... No, it's because it's not stopping there. It's got to make its first start, so let's just speed it up. We can speed it up. We're still in 1853. We've done well. And it makes this train look like a real fast... Ooh. There it goes. Wow, you know, and when you're first building in Transport Fever, boy, the frame rate's just awesome. Coming down the hill. Better hit the brakes. Alright, so you stop. And you've turned around. We should have some cows. Come on, give me some cows. Give me the cows. Line usage, yes. There it goes. Excellent. And now we got more cows than we can possibly carry. but that should make it profitable very quickly. We are good to go. And these people want passenger service. So if I'm delivering food here, that's going to cause this town to grow. And if I don't build a passenger line, then the road's going to be overused, in my opinion. Even people walking between the towns. There's probably people walking between the towns right now. You can always find some sucker strolling around. I don't see anybody. Anybody? Anyone? Nope, not yet. Too far away. So far. But I want to hook these up. Passenger on this side, and then I want to run the passenger line very close to the freight station, but I can just run it by it. I don't even have to make it part of the station. I always like to expand the station with a third track, so it kind of tracks along it. Look at all those cows. That's just silly. All right, we're full, right? 36 of 36. Okay. And then we'll go into Langley. And I think, how do they want to, yeah. Abbotsford's pretty much it. I mean, you can, I love the mountains here. I love the way these just start up here. And this is actual terrain of this area. So, because this is from a height map of the, of British Columbia, the Vancouver area. But, yeah, I could run all the way into Chilliwack, and then that's pretty much all I'd want to do, I think. If I'm going to run up into the... And I'm talking future here, but... Well, no, maybe this is the line that goes to Agassiz? And then up... Runs the valley into Hope, and then up to the ski resort Sunshine Valley and Manning Park. But yeah, that's pretty far off in the future. So we're over 30 minutes here, so I think this will do it for now. Look at that, I got passengers waiting. I got passengers waiting everywhere, right? You guys walking up the hill? You're probably complaining about having to walk up the hill, but you're walking up the hill. It's good exercise. Maybe I should have put this up here. Or a tram going up the hill or something crazy like that. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. If I put a tram station in here, and then we have the tram come up the hill, that would look pretty cool. But I want to wait for steam trams for that. But anyway, yeah. That'll be it for now. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.